This amendment that was literally drafted today with myself and Faustina Cuevas to bring the special event committee into the loop that at least 21 days before the Park Commission or Stadium Commission approves an event, the special event committee will be made aware of it. So if it's a situation where an event's going to happen up on a playground that does need a police detail or does need some restrictions or some insurance in place, we're able to, the special event committee is able to do that. So that's basically a summary of those two amendments.
Thank you for, I hope it was clear, but thank you, Attorney Lamanna.
Councilor McLean.
You get it?
I'm sorry, Councilor Lamanna, Attorney Lamanna, I'm sorry. Could you just clarify the block party too? Could you go into a little bit more detail about what that means?
Certainly. So up until these proposals tonight, anyone that wanted to block off a street, whether it's a dead-end street on July 4th for 4 hours or a larger event that probably comes to mind, we've had large, quote-unquote, special events on Mount Vernon Street where there has been food trucks, where there's been one-day liquor licenses, where there's been music. I think there's been proposals over the years of boxing matches and the like. That there's probably a differentiation, a need to differentiate a block party for a graduation or a birthday party for somebody or an anniversary party on Tracy Ave or Monty Road. That is different than an event where alcohol is going to be sold, where anybody in the public can come, where instead of 50 people coming to a 4th of July block party, literally hundreds of people throughout the day, and I'm sure in some cases the organizers are hoping thousands of people on a given day might come to a quote on a special event. So that's essentially the reasoning behind this. Both were going to the city clerks, both was being treated as a block party, and this will have a formal criteria in place and allow for insurance if need be, allow for police detail if need be. And also ensure that the neighbors are advised if a particular street's going to be closed, because that may impact their ability to come and go freely. So there's certainly a greater level of transparency, particularly in the special event ordinance.
Thank you.
Thank you. Councilor Hogan.
Attorney Lamanna, now if you're in a public park or you're on a public space, can you ask for an extension past the 10 o'clock to this committee?
Correct. Well, if it's a public park, it would go to the Park Commission, and with Councilor Chakoudas' amendment, it would be referred to the Special Event Committee. But they would also have the ability to extend an event in a public park if the event so calls for it.
All right, very good, thank you.
Any other questions? So a motion, we have a second. Roll call?
Counsel Allensburg?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Chakoudas?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Calucci?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Field?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Hogan?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel LaPierre?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Lozey?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel McLean?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Net?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Staben?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Walsh?
Yes. Motion carries. Next public hearing.
We have a public hearing to amend the City of Lynn zone ordinance regarding mobile food truck locations in the City of Lynn.
Anyone wishing to speak in favor? Anyone wishing to speak in favor? Anyone wishing to speak in favor? Seeing on that part of the hearing is closed. Anybody in opposition? Anyone wishing to speak in opposition? Anyone in opposition? Seeing on that part of the hearing is closed. Attorney Lamanna, could you give us an explanation on this one?
So, and this, just on the outset, I'd be asking for this ordinance and the follow-up ordinance proposal to be tabled because the planning board met last Tuesday night and chose to table this matter. At the time, Mike Donovan was in interviews and was unable to be present, and I was at a Park Commission meeting and I was unable to be present. So the planning board had some questions about this. But in general, the way our food truck ordinance is written today, it doesn't differentiate between someone that wants to have a food truck for a one-day event, whether it's a vaccine event at the Manning Bowl or Fraser Field, or a vaccine event that happened at North Shore Community College a couple of years ago, or just a mobile food truck on Mount Vernon Street as part of a special event. All food trucks are required to come here, get a special permit application at considerable cost, have a 21-day waiting period to make sure that no one appealed that decision. From a practical matter, there's not enough hot dogs or hamburgers that you could sell that you would ever recoup the cost it would be for an applicant to seek the council's approval for a one-day license. So the ordinance has been pulled out, so we treat 1 days much differently, and that the primary focus is to make sure the special event committee is comfortable with the event that's being associated with the food truck. But Lisa Tobin and her team and the health department will make sure that there's no botulism in a bun, that everybody's washing their hands, and that they comply with the sanitary code. The proposed ordinance that's coming up in the next public hearing, and I do recommend it go forward because it was advertised. Just have to wait 60 days for the planning department to make a recommendation one way or the other. It still requires that much more thorough vetted process for a permanent food truck. So as you picture right now, we have a permanent food truck located in the Linway by Linway Liquors. There's a permanent food truck now at the Bank of America, State Street, Market Street location. I believe there's one on Stetson Street. You still have to get the special permit. It is still the costlier route. It's the same special permit process that you'd have to follow if you were trying to open a restaurant in the city of Lynn. In essence, they are a restaurant. So this differentiates the one-day licenses, one day come in for an event, rent water, a one-day event at a special event, from the permanent standalone fixture that we have at least 3 of them in the city.
All right.
I would ask for this to be tabled to give the planning board time to make a recommendation.
Okay.
Motion to table.
So we have a motion to table. Second, any discussion? Roll call.
Undebatable.
Counsel Alanson?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Chakutis?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Calucci?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Field?
Yes to table.
Yes. Counsel Hogan?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel LaPierre?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Lozey?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel McLean? Absent. Counsel Staben?
Yes.
Yes, I'm sorry, Counsel Net?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Staben?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Walsh?
Yes. Motion tabled. I just want to say that Councilor McLean had to go downstairs for the Juneteenth flag raising, so just want to note that. All right. Next public hearing.
Public hearing to amend the City of Lynn zone ordinance requiring licenses for mobile food vehicles, AKA food trucks.
Anyone wishing to speak in favor? Anyone wishing to speak in favor? Seeing none, anyone wishing to speak in favor? Seeing none, that part of the hearing is closed. Anybody in opposition? Anyone want to speak in opposition? Seeing none, that part of the hearing is closed. Attorney Lamanna?
And in a similar vein, this is actually the ordinance that pulls out, you get a one-day license with the city clerk's office for a one-day food license. I was remiss in listing all the people that have worked on this. Janet Rowe, Sarah Bullock in the city clerk's office, the administrative aide, birthday girl, Teresa Young was part of all the meetings as well. So this was a true collaborative effort for the past 6 or 7 months, putting together these 4 ordinances for your consideration. And again, I'm looking for a motion to table for the planning department.
Okay.
The planning board to make a recommendation.
Thank you. Motion to table. Second. Any discussion? Roll call.
Counsel Alanson?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Chakutis?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Calucci?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Field?
Yes to table.
Counsel Hogan?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel LaPierre?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Lozey?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel McLean, absent. Counsel Net?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Staben?
Yes.
Yes. Counsel Walsh?
Yes. I just want to say, Faustina from the mayor's office